Hello, hello. I'm glad you're here. I am going to review the Silk and Sonder Wellness Planner subscription. I am featuring my July 2024 planner to give some insight on how I feel about the subscription and describing what the Silk and Sonder Wellness Planner does for me. I want to share it with others because the Silk and Sonder community is really supportive, and I wanted to share it with the people here on YouTube and get some of your thoughts on what your wellness practices are. July 2024 is Curiosity. And here we are opening the Silk and Sonder Wellness Planner, where it has a space where you can write your name and contact information in case you lose it. An index here to show all of the sections that are listed in the planner. And this note section is going to be for the blank pages that you write on your own. Those are the blank pages where you put your own information in. We have a welcome letter from the creator of Silk and Sonder. Every month, she writes something very encouraging and inspiring to go along with the theme of the month, which is curiosity. It's really great to get a message from her every single month to kick off the month and to make sure to have that encouragement to keep me going through the next few weeks. Here is the year at a glance, how it looks. You have the entire year there, and then there's also the month planner. The current month here, and then you have the next 2 months on the next page where you can plan out your month at a glance. The Wheel of Life is going to be the first activity in July. I want to note that every month there's different activities. There are a few key components that are in every single planner, but many of the interactive elements of the planner are different each month. The Wheel of Life is something that comes every now and then that I really enjoy. It allows me to assess my satisfaction level with how fulfilled I feel in different areas of my life. Anyone who knows me knows that fulfillment is a key factor in anything that I do. Next, we have some reflections pages. Assessment is a great way to help get towards success in anything that you're doing. Thinking about some of the challenges you've had, some of the wins you've had, some of your favorite moments, what you want to start doing, stop doing, and continue in July. July intentions. A new month, a new you. Setting intentions is not making a to-do list. It is asking something of yourself and then giving yourself the strength to do it. Setting an intention is more like making sure that you have something in mind that you're going for, having a reason for everything that you're doing. So intentions is really helpful to set, and that's something, the reflections and the intentions is something that comes along in every single planner. Another key factor in the planner is going to be a mood tracker and a habit tracker. Now, these are other key elements that are in every single planner. Something fun that I learned about these is the mood tracker has these circles at the top here for the 31-day months. But in the 30-day or shorter months, it's going to have a hexagon here instead of circles. So that's something I found really fun and interesting. But I usually color in what I want the moods to be. I take a little time every day to fill this in. Honestly, the trackers are something I don't do every single day, but I do have a lot of fun coloring them in. I'll give a little example on how mine look when I fill them in. This is an example of my June trackers. As you can see, I don't really keep up with them, but I do have a good time coloring them in. It gives me a moment every time I do it. Sometimes I make little patterns. Sometimes I have a solid color. Some people write in them. Some people draw and do different things with them. It's really interesting to see in the Silk and Sonder community how different people use this section of the planner. Another key element is going to be the sleep tracker. Now, this is something I definitely don't do very well to keep track of either, because when it comes to daily tracking, I really don't do it. But there are times where either at the end of the week I fill it in, or go in for all of my trackers and look at it and just go over the last few days. A gratitude log is something I really love. I really want to think about on a regular basis every single day how grateful I am for the life I have. So we're going to go through these kind of quickly, the rest of these sections, but there's journaling prompts, there's Curiosity Day because that goes along with the theme, sketching, poetry, there's coloring pages, more activities, recipes. There's always a recipe in the books, and there's an ikigai. Now this is a really great element that some people are familiar with. Then we have some blank grid note pages, Some expense trackers, another activity there. And here we are coming into the planning section. So every week in the Silk and Sonder Wellness Planner, there is a 2-page spread at the beginning of the week to kind of set the tone for yourself and plan a little bit of it out. You're planning your goals, some activities that you want to do, to-dos, your meal plan if you do meal prep or if you simply track how your food and water intake, mind, body, and health plan, shopping list, and I am loving or this week I want to feel. It highlights the week at hand here, and this is a really nice week at a glance look for when you want to simply know, what am I focusing on this week? One of the sections I don't really use very effectively is going to be the mind, body, and health plan. I'm going to look a little bit more into the Silk and Sonder community and ask some of my community members how they use this section, because I really want to get the most out of this planner. So I really feel like over the next few weeks, I'm really going to be focusing on this section so I can get the most out of it. This is going to be the day-by-day spread. You have your weather, one thing. What's the most important thing that day? Then you can write whatever you want in these sections. How I like to do things when it comes to the day-by-day section is I separate it into multiple sections: physical, emotional, care, and enrichment. The physical section is, how does my body feel? Am I having pain today? Am I feeling groggy, slow? Am I feeling like I've eaten enough food? Have I drunk enough water? These kind of elements on how my body is feeling, being present and making sure that I understand how I feel. Emotional. What is my emotional state for the day? What has been on my mind prominently? Care being anything I've done to take care of my body, as in exercise, wellness, hygiene, those type of things that are meant to take care of my body specifically that I did for the day. And finally, enrichment. I put this section in here because I want to take a moment to think about things that I do to better myself. Did I watch the news today? Did I read the newspaper? Did I read a book? Did I learn something today? Did I create some art? Something that I've done during the day that is outside of my work or family obligation that was specifically for myself and my well-being. Next, here at the close of the week, we have a weekly reflection. With the reflection every single week, this is going to be something that keeps you on track in terms of checking in with yourself and checking in with what you've been working on over the last few days. The rose of the week being a highlight, the bud of the week being an emerging opportunity, and the thorn of the week being a challenge that you have. There's many times that I write multiple things in each of these boxes for the week that I feel made an impact. Then we have some notes pages here. At the end, it has information on how you can contact Silk and Sonder and Made with Love in California. This is such an excellent subscription. I love it a lot, and I really appreciate the community because in addition to writing down your thoughts in a journal every day, this interactive practice is something that allows me to get a lot deeper, and I believe it's affected my wellness in such a positive way over the years. I want you to share in the comments below one practice that you have that has improved your mental health and your well-being. Thanks for joining me, and talk to you soon.